Hey there, physicist. Wow, that was quick. So I'm trying to think, should I practice now or just jump straight into some runs? I'm probably gonna do the latter. I'm probably just gonna start straight away and see what happens. We'll just go right away. And hopefully, I won't make too many silly mistakes like I did last stream. A bunch of it was bad RNG, but I'm pretty sure there was just as much of it that was just me making pretty stupid mistakes. No. Have not done so. Alright, physicist, you get a do-over. Have I at least heard of him? I'm pretty sure, like, everyone's at least heard of him. Thanks for the GL, Shannon. I'm pretty sure everyone's at least heard of Leafy, by the way. I don't exactly remember what he did anyway, like... Yeah, like if I would've watched him, then I'd definitely know more about the guy. Do I know what content he made? I'm gonna guess, I don't know, vlogs or some shit like that? I'm probably wrong. Commentary videos. So how far off was I when I guessed vlogs? Okay. Almost jumped onto that zombie by accident. Like, I can just totally picture myself messing up stage 1 on that boss fight again. Hasn't happened in a while, but I won't be too surprised if it happens again because, well... I'm barely paying that much attention right now. I'm just kind of thinking if maybe there are any other stories physicist classmates have about me. Like, wonder if they see any more of my videos. Yeah, cause last stream, it was pretty discouraging what his classmates said about me. Some of them asked me if I was mentally retarded. One kid called me keyboard fucker. Another called me monkey boy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't know, like, just how good I am at this game. That is, especially when everything goes right. Which often it doesn't. That's good. Getting boosted forwards, I'll definitely take that. Nice. That was pretty damn lucky. Pretty lucky indeed. And I think I might not have to worry about getting a bad drop, so... First run in, and we've already... Well, if you don't count that misplay I made on stage 1 right at the start. High Extreme Wrecker, I'm kind of trying to look at the screen still because, well... Got past some of the more annoying parts of the run. Got past some of the boring early stuff. Got past, like, by far the worst of Stage 4. Hey there, Dizzy Chain Chomp. That, and this. Good. Welcome aboard. I think I might have overheard one of my teachers laughing at your videos. Oh no. The stories just go on. They just continue. Well, to be fair, I asked this time. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. I think you're becoming to become a meme at my school. I think I can throw this and not... Okay, good. I don't want to drop the triple shot now, because I'm trying to make that only appear on the last stage. Dizdon! Get that world record back. Technically I may be tied for it, if you just truncate, like, the decimal part of the time. Like, if you just truncate our runs down to 25:52s, then technically I'm tied for it, but I know I can do better than that. Besides, I had a 25:52 run with a Stage 8 high axe in it. So had it not been for that high axe, this would be 3 seconds faster than JC's run, by the way. I'd already have it. I think I'd have like a 25:49 or something easily had it not been for that high axe. How does one drink poison ivy? That'll do. Sub 30 minutes. Shouldn't be that hard. You can actually take your time on owls, frogs, and flea men and still easily sub 30. Oh wow, 9 watching. That was quick. Yeah, but even then, it's not that hard to defend yourself against them. It's just trying to do it without losing your pace. That's the problem. Good. So far, so good. Wow, really good start so far. Just have to hope that skeleton Skull Knight King boss doesn't run into me again. Because I don't even know what the hell happened last time to make that happen. Yeah, this is world record pace, alright. Potentially could be. Almost hit that skeleton there. That would have been bad. He usually doesn't outright kill me. Okay, now he's not just running right into me. I don't know what happened last time. I remembered last time he literally just ran right through me and killed me. This time, on the other hand, this time we actually kill him no problem. I didn't even get this far at all last stream in any of my runs, and now, literally second try, I'm already at stage 6. Which is where things start getting very technical. Haven't even made it here last stream. Must have been having a really shitty day yesterday. To like not even made it to this point. Alright. That's mildly annoying. Come on, mummies. Gonna play that safe. Just don't want to risk getting hit on one of the bandages if I don't have to. Of course I'm gonna try Japanese strats, I mean, why not? Good enough. Could have been worse, I could have actually hit the knight. I'm just gonna go for it. Nice. Okay, this is looking good. Nice. We're gonna gain time here for sure. I'll take it. Wow. So I gotta hit 7-1 clip, then I gotta do the bat. Okay. This is getting interesting. Ooh, almost fell down again. Almost fell down there. That would have been silly. Come on. Yes! Got the clip. Nice. Almost fell down those blocks. How am I losing time over JC? Doesn't matter. I can still beat him possibly anyway with this run. Assuming I don't mess up too badly, I could still potentially beat him. Well, there's something JC does in the first half of Stage 5 that I don't. Can't really describe it right now, though. I'm really trying to focus. That's okay. Damn it, dude! Damn it, man, damn it! Oh, fuck! No! No, 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 no. Come on, bats. And there. Fuck. Damn it, I knew it. I knew it, guys, I knew it. Fly up, please. Please fly up. Damn it, I knew it. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen too. Damn it, I knew it. Ugh, birds! Ah, fuck. Fucking birds ruined it too. Fuck. And then the fucking birds kill me. God, that bat though. That fucking bat. That was such a good pace too. I got past Frankenstein. Did stage 6 near perfectly, and then did the 7-1 clip, and then this happened. I'm gonna practice the bats some more. Also didn't help, I was really nervous going into this fight. Now, why is this fight being so much more difficult than it used to be? Yeah, I thought I knew how to do it and everything. Yeah, I thought I knew how to actually time this, but apparently I don't anymore. And then the birds decide to also screw me over. As if this wasn't bad enough, like, then I get killed for my run. I would have at least tried to finish. Had it not been for the birds killing me, I would have tried to actually finish. What? What was that? Yeah, I only ever did it 20 times in a row once. Yeah, it always was extremely precise to do this, especially for like that last fireball shot there. Yeah, I rarely ever, well, a few weeks ago I pretty much never screwed up this fight. Lately I've been messing it up a lot more, so I don't know really what to say about that. Lately I've screwed this up a lot more than I wanted to. Like, a lot more. I still would have tried to finish the run, despite completely and utterly losing a shot at world record. I still would have tried to finish it, but these birds just ruined that too. Like, they wouldn't even let me finish the run, they just wouldn't give me a good pattern either. And that usually doesn't happen. That plus if I would have gotten the bat fight done correctly, but still got the bird pattern that I got in my run, I would have at least survived with a bit of health, so I could have still tried to finish it, but the birds would have then killed that run, if it hadn't been the bat. I remember when I said that 7-1 clip is actually harder than the bat fight. I'm pretty sure I was wrong when I said that. I'm pretty sure the bat fight's still harder. Especially taking into consideration there's a really good visual cue I'm using to make sure I get this clip almost every time. And it pretty much almost always works, too. That's like one of the few times where it doesn't. Man, I didn't think I'd get a run on pace that far. Like, second try. Like, just wow. I did not think that would happen so soon. And now I'm getting it pretty much nearly every attempt now. Speedrunning tutorial. I only really speedrun one specific game, so I don't know if I'd be the kind of guy to make a full-blown tutorial. well, maybe specifically for this route of this game, I could continue to maybe contribute to the Castlevania Speedruns wiki. Or something along the lines of that, but nothing in general, really. I do have clips here and there, just explaining how some of the harder things are done throughout the run. Of course, this bat fight being one of them. Does it have a bat fight as precise as this, Bloodstained? 'Cause for my sake, I hope not. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That was actually a bit too late, apparently. Well then, that was interesting. What? That makes no sense. How did that even happen? Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How am I missing now? Okay, how am I missing that? Oh, of all things I can miss, how is that one of them? Decent recovery, but still, I want to just get this perfectly every time. Way better recovery than what I got in my actual run. Yeah, I think I just fired way too early in that actual run I did, just before. I think I was way too early with that shot there. At the very least, if I can get a good recovery, it won't be all that bad if I screw up the bat fight, but I couldn't get any sort of recovery whatsoever. Let's just get back to running, I guess. I've done enough practice on that bat fight. And even then, I still won't be too surprised if I mess it up again, because that's probably the toughest fight in the entire run. I do remember saying 7-1 Ceiling Clip was harder, but nah, I'm gonna retract on that statement. The visual cues on 7-1 Clip, they're much easier to see, and it's just much easier to calculate, because there's fewer things you have to do as well in that. Bat fight, you have to land like 4 hits. First one's like pretty much free. Second one's also super easy. Third one, it's getting a little trickier. Fourth one, that's the actual bulk of whether or not you do that bat fight correctly. Oh, such a good pace, too. Had -2 coming out of stage 6. And keep in mind, there's still 3 seconds to get back on stage 8, so we definitely had sub 2550 pace until we just failed the bat fight. That was definitely world record pace right there before the bat. Got it up to the bat on my second try, so that's pretty crazy. Now let's see if we can maybe eventually get a run like that past the bat, too. Got it up to the bat now. Can we pass it, maybe? Yeah, I definitely want to go over that bat fight a bit. Considering I didn't really do any practice at all today, and I got that far, that says something. That's pretty good, to say the least. That says something nice. that? I wasn't looking at the screen. I just go look at the chat for a second, and then next thing you know, I see a zombie right in front of me, only after I press jump. Yesterday was my practice, true. That plus I did quite a bit of practice yesterday, before actually doing any attempts, but apparently that practice didn't pay off. I didn't even get up to stage 6, let alone 7. What do you mean I'm living up to my name? So yeah, that's what I get for not looking at the screen. Or looking at the wrong part of my screen. Man, I'm still shocked that I got that far into a run on my second try with world record pace. That was legitimately crazy. So yeah, that plus me being really nervous going into that fight, that didn't help either. That also didn't help. If I would have been more relaxed, I probably would have had a better chance of just landing the kill. Oh, right. I really do want to get back to 7, but I don't know when it's going to happen. Considering quite a bit has to actually go right before then. And I got really lucky with Frankenstein. Like, really lucky. I just really want to get another run going. Especially after that, because now I'm feeling really good about this game again. Now I'm feeling like it could happen very soon. If I just keep playing this for, like, long enough, it could happen. No, I'm pretty sure Physicist is talking about me. Okay. Alright, fine, I'll use the cross, I guess. It's either that or just get hit again. Oh, man, is that annoying. Man. You know what, I'm gonna reset. I took too much damage. I got hit way too many times, I'm resetting. Took way too much damage there. Nah, I gotta reset. Like, I'm just gonna get killed, or have to slow down a bunch. And I'm already losing about a second to that back boost anyway, so... No, I don't want to continue that. Yeah, it could have been worse. That run that I lost on stage 7, that could have been my marathon run. Like, just imagine having to explain that I'm gonna have to just stand there for like at least a minute and a half waiting for blocks to fall. Because I don't have enough hearts just to fly up that part of the stage when I start with only 5. At least if that doesn't happen during my marathon run, I won't be too disappointed. Like, I just don't want to have to sit there waiting for blocks to fall. It's the last thing I want to see during my marathon run. Like, those birds kill me, and then it's waiting for blocks, essentially. I thought for a second I was actually going to throw the holy water the wrong way. I was almost about to. Ooh, wow. Wow. And I nearly got the boost forward, too. It's just, I didn't get lucky enough with that owl. I think maybe if I could have jumped a bit sooner, that would have actually just worked if I would have jumped sooner. Didn't think it was going to, but I probably really should have jumped sooner. I was just so sure I was going to get the forward boost, but no, I get hit on the wrong owl. So I'm losing at least a second here. Hopefully not too much more than that. Stupid owl, though. There goes like about a second and a half. Something like that. Okay, frogs, please, please, frogs, don't make it worse. Frogs were nice, but the owls, unfortunately, I didn't set that up right. So let's see if I can at least maybe make up some of that lost time just by playing the rest of the game super well. I could still get world record even with that happening. I think I actually can, by the way, still. What the... Hey, what? Why the fuck did I not just go the upper route? Why the fuck did I do that? Hello? Why did I do that? Oh, man, why did I do that? Man. Why did I just go and do that to myself? Why? Even if I still can sub 2550, I would barely even be able to do it at all. If I still could this run, because of now that. Now I'd barely even be able to do it at all. Why did I just go and... Well, And now I clear the bad drop, so I'm not gonna have to worry about it, but we're gonna lose time here because of my stupid misplay. Yeah, yikes. Maybe I didn't lose that much time. Maybe it was only about another second, but still. I already lost 1 second on stage 3, so now we're looking at like 2 seconds lost, pretty much. So yeah, way more time than I want to lose. I gained time somehow, yes. I'm not even sure how. I don't know, I guess that fuck up was not as bad as my mess up that I made in my 52. Other than that, like, I don't know how that could have been faster. Like, obviously, if I did stage 4 correctly in my PB, I would have definitely lost time over my PB, that's for sure. There would have been no denying that. Yeah, because I was certainly silly. JC still had it much worse with the frogs than I did. Like, I got through those, like, no problem whatsoever. It's just, in the swamp in 4-2, I started making stupid mistakes. I'll take that. Gaining some of my time back, but still. Now I just feel really silly because of that stage 4. Yo, let me guess. You're talking about near the platform because you have to wait. You're right. You have to wait for that platform anyway. It's just. I like to just do land cancels wherever just to make sure I don't ever really forget the feel for land cancel. Like, just to make sure, like, I always know how to do it, period. But I know near that platform I don't. I just like to do it for the sake of knowing how to do it. Because you're waiting for that platform regardless of whether or not you get the cancel the landing animation. Good. Good. Okay. So yeah, we're 2 seconds behind the other run I had because stage 3 and 4 were unfortunate, but pretty much played everything else exactly according to plan since then. Including, well, that too, by the way. A lot of lag during that fight as usual, but that's kind of like just the norm for me. Wouldn't really have it any other way, in all honesty. I think that fight was actually more laggy than usual. Certainly felt like it. If that split says anything about it, it certainly felt like it. Or maybe that too, perhaps. Hopefully I get nice and lucky here too, because I do want to give stage 7 another shot. Would like to try that again, perhaps. Hoping maybe an even better stage 6 can make up for the time I lost in 3 and 4. Okay, I thought I was going to somehow mess that up, but no, it's still good. Now then. Perfect. Absolutely perfect flight right there. Perfect flying. I was actually worried for a second I could have maybe gotten stuck. But no, we're fine. Still gotta have Frankenstein behave, but even then, I might be able to save it regardless. Probably lost a bit of time compared to my other fight, but I was able to save it regardless. Nice. Yeah, I do have a backup strat in case I do get hit from the first set of falling rocks, and it seems to work very often too, by the way, so... I almost never die to Frankenstein anymore. I almost never take more than 2 hits to him at this point. Yeah, like, I know how to deal with his rock falls now. Like, I finally figured it out. Got it. Nice. Got it again. And an extra heart to boot. I'll definitely take that. Still a little disappointed about the 2 seconds from stages 3 and 4 that I lost, but other than that, pretty much played a perfect game so far, so I'll still be happy with whatever happens, except for maybe me messing up the bat, but still. Okay, I was worried I was going to miss that big heart for a second. I do have a backup strategy for that, but still. There we go! Got him that time. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. That was weird. That was really weird. Well, I'm not going to lose too much time for that, but I still really wasn't expecting it. How did that miss again? That rarely ever misses. Yeah, physicist, WoW is right. I don't even know what to say about that one, I really don't. So I'm going to lose about a second to that knockback too, by the way, so... like, a bunch of back boosts. And even then I could still maybe beat JC despite that. But I would have to get a low axe first try on stage 8, or it's definitely not happening. And I'd have to not mess up anything else on top of that. Which I've proven myself more than capable of messing things up time and time again, so... let's just see. And of course, Cyclops has to behave, otherwise it's not going to happen that way either. Of course, if Cyclops won't behave, that's also like another run dead. I mean, the odds are in my favor that he does, at least. Only every once in a while does he not cooperate. Yeah, wow, I was right. How did that go wrong is beyond me. So I guess I just stand, walk here, as soon as this appears on screen, jump, jump again, climb stairs. I'm still in shock that that even happened on stage 7. Like, of all the things I could have messed up on this stage, why did that have to be one of them? One of the easier things. And then I just got the bat, like, immediately before that, too, by the way. Oh, that was scary. That almost didn't want to work. That didn't want to work for a second there. That could have not worked. And he has. I just need to do my part, and I did it. Yeah, odds are in your favor that you can get that quick kill. I'll take that too, by the way. So we're going to lose time here because of that back boost off the... Whoa. How am I losing this much time? On second thought, maybe not, because... How did I lose that much time? And on a 2-cycle Leviathan, so I don't know what happened there. I'm confused. I thought I was going to lose way less time than that, so I'm actually legitimately confused right now. I'm confused. I'm just legitimately confused. How is that, like, +4? How is that, like, anything more than, like, +2 is beyond me, so... Might have to play that back for all we know. Might have to play it back. I don't know. I might have to play that back, because I really want to know what the hell happened. That shouldn't have been anything more than a +2, personally. That shouldn't have been more than +2. And there's our obligatory high axe. Low? Nope, another high axe. Another high axe! That's 3 of them. And 4. And 5. Never mind, it's just 4 high axes. So +12 right there. Bad RNG again. 4 more high axes, not even surprised in the slightest. I kind of stopped being surprised when I saw high axes a long time ago. Looks like I can't even get a sub 26 because of that now. I can't even sub 26. Could have if it hadn't been for that. We still killed Death at least. Now I gotta finish off a second phase, I'm already losing time. I was expecting this. I was expecting that from stage 8, of course. Not surprised in the slightest that I lost that much time. I mean, it was 4 high axes. Classic stage 8 is right. Let me see if I can at least do this correctly, too, by the way. Just since we're here now. Input lag? What the fuck? Fucking input lag? What the fuck was that? Like, I swear, that input was delayed. That was totally delayed. Like, I pressed the button, and only like half a second later does he actually attack. That was an input lag. That was definitely input lag. That was definitely input lag right there. That does not usually happen. Like, I definitely felt that input lag right there. That is not normal. Like, he was supposed to attack straight away, as soon as I pressed the button. And then just, he fucking waits, like, half a second. by the time it's like too late and I just get hit. So should I try a backup strat to not get hit on this guy? I'm gonna try a backup strat here. Just so I don't get hit. I want to finish the run at the very least. So I'll just do that. I mean, we're already losing time here, unavoidable, so if I have to sacrifice some more time just to guarantee I can at least try and finish the run, I'll just do that. We already lost enough time to stage 8, even to stage 7 somehow. So I don't mind just sacrificing more time to at least get the run finished. Just what the fuck was that input lag? Because holy, I really felt that one. I really felt that input lag. Like, I really felt that one. Like, I pressed the button down. He's usually supposed to not wait so long to actually fire the fireballs. He waited like an extra half second to actually fire them. So that was just... that felt so awkward. And of course that's going to make me get hit, because that has to be timed very specifically, and any sort of delay on the attack is obviously going to mess it up. Which is what happened there. Get all the bad luck out of the way on this run. Hopefully it actually does that, Shannon. I really hope it does that. I just want to at least guarantee that I can finish off this run. I want to at least try to finish strong, but I don't even know if the game's going to let me do that. Really nice birds. Why can't they always do that, though? If only they always did that. Still probably going to be able to finish with a nice time, but could have been even better. Like stage 9, I could have easily broken even with what's a gold split, but I don't know what happened to make me lose 4 seconds. An input lag and then me playing it safe, but I don't know even how the input lag happened. Does Alucard fly faster than his walk speed? I'm only too sure he does. Well, running out of hearts is most certainly not going to be an issue here. I got 2 heart drops before even getting off the first screen. And of all the time, well, yeah. I pressed left and he didn't move. I pressed left, he did nothing. Yeah, lag, I know. Lag up the ass. Yeah, this lag is getting kind of ridiculous. I want to see if I can maybe close some extra programs to try and prevent it from happening. Because I certainly don't want to have this lag just carry on to future runs. I don't want, like, random lag spikes, input lags, just to mess me up again. I'm going to lose a bit of time from that, too, by the way. Let's just see if we can get everything else right, perhaps. Ooh, wow. That could have gone wrong. That could have easily gone wrong, by the way. Yeah, lag was pretty terrible on stage 9 especially. Like, it actually messed up one of my inputs and caused me to lose, like, a total of 4 seconds because of that one slip-up. And I wouldn't have had the need to just play it safe in 9-2, like, right before the door to 9-3, had I not taken the extra hit. So how is input lag gonna mess up this fight? I was a little slow there, but I just didn't want to risk messing it up too badly. Let's just try and finish at least. Sometimes I can't even do that. It's done. Sure, we finished. I'm trying to think how I lost time on this stage as well. Well, I wasn't on the stairs as the screen stopped scrolling, so there was that. I think there was also phase 1 of Dracula, but everything else looked okay. Couldn't have lost time to anything else, possibly. So at least it should make sense. And don't forget, 12 of those seconds were just from bad RNG, from all those high axes. And then there was input lag on stage 9 that made me lose more time, like... Stage 7, 5 happened, and then my luck kind of just continued to spiral downward from that point onward. Sometimes I can get, like, a really good run going, and then my luck just spirals down so badly that it's impossible to save it. And now my timer decided to just randomly continue going for whatever reason. So yeah, 26:13. The timer shouldn't still be running. It's supposed to be a 26:13, nothing more, nothing less. So let me just do 9-1 a few times, because I want to know what happened here too, by the way. I really do want to know what happened on this part of the stage. Clearly it wasn't supposed to be what you just saw on the run. And okay, that time I actually messed up the input. Like, I feel like for sure I did it correctly in the run itself, it's just the input got delayed somehow, and of course, with that being as precise as it is, it just messed up everything. Okay, I need to practice this. This I need to practice, because now I'm actually starting to really just mess it up. Now I'm actually starting to completely mess this up, so I really need to practice it. Like, I was doing fine with this just before, so I don't know what happened since then. Yeah, like yesterday night, I was doing this no problem, so I don't know what happened since then. I still want to do it a few more times, because after that run, I don't feel so good about it. Yeah, the fact that I think the input lag didn't help either. Which probably messed it up when I was trying to do it in the run itself. And I still don't know how that skeleton on 7.5 actually hit me either. And I don't even know what made that be like a +4. Like, I thought for sure that could have at most been a +2. But no, it was a +4 somehow. Yeah, I think I jumped too late there, actually. No, too early. I think too early that was. And all of a sudden I can't do this anymore. I could always just regress back to my other strategy of just simply taking a hit there, but I'd rather not make the birds scarier in 9-4 if I don't have to. Yeah, I was definitely going at it too early. I still want to continue doing it until I have like much better success rate. I know I can just wait there, so that I can actually hit that hunchback and it doesn't just hit me. I know I can just kind of wait there for like a split second. I actually want to do the part that's actually challenging. I'm going too early. I keep going too early. What is this? There we go. Like, I really just have to look at everything I'm doing for that to work. Oh boy. And then that random spawn just happens sometimes. Thankfully, that was just during practice. I mean, the Hunchbacks hardly ever do that, but in this, there's the rare case scenario where they possibly could do that if you're not being careful. And then that could just mess up your run too, perhaps. It's another thing that could just screw you over if you're not careful. And I think that case scenario I just got, like, the attempt before, might have been controllable, and I probably just did something wrong. That, shoot! This. What about stage 9? Portion of the castle destroyed by a waterfall? I don't know, actually. Too early again. Way too early. I don't want to go too late either, because that could also just mess me up, by the way. Or maybe I'm just better off erring on the side of going too late. Maybe I'm just more likely to get it in that case anyway. Alright, one more time, because I think I know exactly what I'm doing again. This, that. Yeah, it should work. Unless I get really bad input lag, that should work again. Oh my god, that was terrible. Then one of my inputs just refused to go through because I must have not pressed the buttons down hard enough. I'm trying to think if I should maybe go for one more. I'll go for one more. If I can get far enough, it's going to be my last attempt for the day. If I can make it far enough. Sure, at least I got to finish a run with still a pretty good time, but I know you can easily do better than that. Well, I can do better than that. I know it's easily, like, possible to do better. 12 of those lost seconds were just bad RNG right there. I don't know, to fit with the layout, I could actually do that right now, perhaps. You know what, I'll just do that now. With this specific layout, it would look nice. So, let me just go and edit this layout. So I'd have to find the number itself, of course. And now the right shade of purple, too. I can't spend all stream just playing with colors. I mean, that's not what this stream is titled. Like, playing with colors. I'm trying to find, like, the right color, though. The right shade of purple. It's good enough. Looks nice enough, I'll just leave it as is. I think I have to save the layout. And then we'll go for one more of these. Unless, of course, we just keep on dying in the early game. Yeah, it was kind of hard to really pin it down to one specific shade of purple. Like, what's going to look best is really subjective anyway. Still gotta run with that good bat kill in it as well, by the way. I'm still wondering how the hell the skeleton in 7.5 even hit me whatsoever. Maybe because I didn't press the attack button fast enough or something like that. I mean, that would be a good guess, but even then... it still really threw me off as to how that even happened, because usually that isn't a problem whatsoever. Especially considering that's usually not even a problem at all. There we go, that's the boost I want to take last run too, by the way. I want to boost forwards, and now we did. Fine. Still okay. If I'm not mistaken, there's far less than 50. I'm trying to think how many different shades of purple you can have. Nowhere near 50, that's for sure. I don't even know if the NES palette has that many colors, period. I don't even know if it has like 50 plus colors. Never mind shades of purple. Yeah, I know. I'll take it. I was about to comment on how few shades of gray are in the NES's palette, but I was a little busy trying to deal with frogs because, well, they're those frogs, alright. Like, let's say if 50 Shades of Grey came out in, like, the late 80s, or mid-80s, I think it would have been called, like, say, 3 Shades of Grey, or maybe just 2 Shades of Grey. Yeah, not a lot of Shades of Grey to choose from, but I think that's how few there are in the NES's palette. And I think it might be similar for Shades of Purple too, by the way. Like, color palette is really limited on this. I mean, that's why it's probably going to be a challenge to just sprite anything that's not already really sprited in the NES's limitations. When it comes to, like, spriting stuff for Zelda 2, it's going to be really tough to sprite anything outside of what was already done in the NES. Unless you're really good at working around these limitations, but you have to be really creative to play around these limitations of NES, like, graphics and such. No. I'm trying to think that one stream where everyone was just randomly saying Castlevania on a blank. I think you started with something like Castlevania on an iPad or Apple something, and then hopefully 2 Shades of Grey is better than the 50. 2 or 3? I'm gonna guess it's maybe 3 Shades of Grey, but I've heard how bad the movie was. The poor girl never even signed the contract. Like, why didn't you just go with Jose from the beginning? It'd be kind of hard to imagine. Am I going to be on for much longer? At this rate, no, not really. I said if I got back to the mid-game, this would be my last run for the day. And we're getting really close to that point anyway. Got past the RNG hurdles that usually screw me over in the early game anyway. Yeah, like you said earlier, Physicist, you do not need to cancel your landing animation there. You're still forced to wait for that platform regardless of whether or not you do that. I just do it, like, for the sake of doing it. Makes no difference there specifically, because you wait for that platform regardless. I'll take it. 50 Shades of Castles. I mean, eventually I'm gonna go back through all my old streams and just move them to a playlist. So you can actually watch them without actually needing, like, the link to the stream itself. It's just I always make these streams unlisted, because if I didn't, then literally my entire video upload feed would just be flooded with these. Yeah, they go unlisted after they're finished, because otherwise my videos section would be outright flooded with these. And Zelda 2 randomizers. They'd just be flooded. I think so. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm still also kind of trying to look at the screen, because if I don't look at the screen, next thing you know, my run could just die, because I've already done that enough times, so I just took one glance off the screen, next thing you know, my run's dead. It's happened enough. Wonder how well that would sell. I don't know. Really didn't want to have to chase after the guy, but I still made it work. We pretty much broke even, so I'm still happy with that. Good recovery given the worst possible case scenario I got from that guy. Yeah, I overheard that it is. Yeah, like I still remember that one newspaper, like, give your mother the perfect Mother's Day gift, written in like the 50 Shades of Grey font they used. Only if I hated my mother would I consider giving her that as a gift. Only if I hated her, which clearly I don't. Another perfect flight there so far. Right, there's Loax. Got a nice clip. Good. I got the focus again, of course, because it's this guy. I'm not even on the right pixel. Not even on the right pixel to double hit, but don't care. Still survived the fight anyway. Don't care, it's still really good. Give it to your dad instead. That might be even worse. Imagine if this conversation ends up in the world record run. Of course, there's still, like, the usual stuff I have to worry about, but made it back here on pace, so that's interesting. Got it again for, like, the third time in a row now. 3 runs in a row and I get it. Got that for 3 in a row. Nice. Hell no, give EA nothing. I have no idea. Could I please just focus on the game, because we're coming up to, like, the hardest fight in, like, no time. Coming up to that in not even 30 seconds, so I just want to get in the mood for that again. I want to be, like, prepared for that fight. Moment of truth. There we go, nice. Got another. Heart count might be an issue though, so I'm gonna pick that up. Heart count could be a problem. Could be. $11, $10. I'm gonna have to be careful here, or we're gonna lose a run. I'll be really careful, actually. I'm gonna lose time for that, but this will at least guarantee that I can fly under the bridge, because if I have less than 9 hearts and I go for this, I'm pretty much dead. So I am just going to play it really safe. Have to go find him. Last saw him like almost 10 years ago, so... Well, maybe not 10 years ago, maybe like more like 7. Didn't really have much interest in living with us anyway. Ooh! Almost. Okay, maybe that sounded like a... No! No, no, no. Fuck, 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 fuck. I'm getting way too distracted. What happened to him? Can I maybe talk about this later? I'm in the middle of a run. Jump! For fuck's sake! I pressed jump like twice, he did absolutely nothing. I'm gonna save that for when I'm not in the middle of a run, just saying. It's not that it's none of your business, it's just I'm trying to focus on a run now that could be world record. I pressed jump like twice, Alucard did nothing, so that kind of freaked me out a bit. Plus everything else that could have potentially killed me. I just don't want to throw out another potential world record. That's all. Or maybe keyboard. Yeah, this was a spare keyboard that's been sitting in my closet for like the past few years until I just decided to go use that because my other keyboard, the left key on it, barely even works properly at all anymore. Keyboard controller, similar. Technically counts as a controller. As far as I'm concerned, counts as a controller. It's being used to control Trevor, or Alucard. That one jump really make me lose like 2 seconds somehow. I thought it was going to be like +1. If I would have had 1 extra heart, wouldn't have had to play it as safe as I did. 1 extra heart made all the difference, apparently. I didn't want to risk just outright losing that run. Didn't want to risk losing the run outright. Which I easily could have if I just ran short on hearts, which I was just a... Oh my god, input lag, what the fuck? It happened again! I pressed jump, like he literally does nothing. He does absolutely nothing for like a good half second, then he jumps, and... Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Why is the input so laggy now? What the fuck? How is the input this damn laggy? Even if I get a low axe, I'm still losing time here. Oh my fucking god, I could still just die to death because of lag. Because of that input lag that made me lose a heart. And then fucking that Ugh, I'm gonna be so pissed if input lag just cost me this one. Because that was definitely not my fault. I pressed jump. He literally did nothing for almost a full second. Like, I'm gonna have to come back to this when my input just stops lagging as much as it is. Like, I can't keep doing it like this. Come on! Yeah, that shit just wasn't fair. Ooh. And I still lost a ton of time here because of input lag, messing up pretty much everything in 8-1. So I could have had, like, at least 2 more seconds. Easily, had it not been for that happening. Yeah, input lag struck again, pretty much. Yeah, because input lag. Messed up my 8-1 entirely. At least I got that right somehow. Oh, fuck. And he's chasing me! Well, that could have been worse. That's not exactly clean 9-1, but still pretty good nonetheless. I don't know why, like, I'm having such, like, big problems with input lag now. Like, I'm having, like, such a horrible time with input lag. Like, it's usually never was this bad. I'm sure the game lags every once in a while, but my inputs aren't, like, this delayed. Like, nothing like I'm seeing now. Just nothing like what happened in Stage 8, where I press jump, he only jumps, like, almost a full second later. And then that just somehow messes up almost the entire 8-1. Maybe not just a new keyboard, maybe also a new computer, too. I think I'm overdue for a computer upgrade as well. Because that was seriously bullshit. The fact that I pressed those buttons, I clearly pressed that button down and he only did anything like almost a full second later. So I'm definitely due for an upgrade at this point. Especially if this keeps happening in future streams, then I'm definitely going to be due for some upgrades. I don't want to stay on like equipment like this if this is just going to keep happening. Oh wow, 10 watching. Thanks guys, much appreciated. I've been saving up money just for things I may actually need, so probably can. I mean, I save up a lot of money anyway. A bunch of which has kind of been spent for university tuition. But I still have, like, money in the bank that could just go towards a new computer when the time comes, which I don't know if it might be sooner or later. If I have, like, enough runs that just get ruined by input lag, like they are now, then definitely. Ooh! Ooh! Wow. Wow, those birds were evil. Those birds were just evil that run. Usually they're nowhere near as bad as that, but I guess that was an exception, so it's a combination of things that probably cost me WR. Assuming he doesn't somehow kill me. Well, rip world record. That knockback, sloppy start of 9-1, because we got this hunchback pattern that could have potentially gotten me killed right on the spot. And then that bird knockback. That was the worst of it. All the time loss was probably from that, by the way. Almost all the time loss was probably just that. Jump, whip, throw. Can we just finish clean with Stage A? Can we just finish strong and get like a sub 26? Because that would be nice to see. Just another sub 26. I'm definitely going to have to look at my computer and see what's going on with it, because this input lag is starting to really piss me off. If it keeps happening, then I might consider upgrading. Depends on how often it happens, too. Ooh! Well, that might have just messed up this stage for me. Now I might just be one heart shy of being able to actually do the Dracula fight correctly, so I might lose more time here because of that. Okay, maybe now I know why some of your friends are calling me Monkey Boy Physicist. Maybe now it's starting to make sense. That's what I'm trying to do. And of course, no drop, which really would have helped, so I could opt to do this. I'll opt to do that. I'll do that just to get the one heart that I should have had going in the vertical autoscroller, but missed by accident. So I'll do that. I'm not gonna do 6-axe phase 2 Drax, so I'll just do that. Those aren't your friends. Right, I should have known. Should have known. They wouldn't be your friends. Really nice phase 1, at least. That'll do. Tried to go for the 6-axe Drac phase 2, but it didn't work. Yeah, that's just way too finicky for me to do consistently anyway, so I wasn't expecting to get it. Phase 2 could have been faster. Had to stop off to grab an extra heart, so obviously that's where time's gonna get lost. Still, holy crap, 25:58. Just wow. Have to stop off for one extra heart, and to get rid of the skeleton that would have otherwise hit me if I didn't just kill him. No, this one's actually, like, much better than the last one. Stage 8 was pretty shitty, only because of my input lag hitting me in 8-1. Stage 9, really, really shitty bird luck. Stage A, I misplayed that one by switching to Alucard just before I actually got the Medusa right in front of my face off screen. Thanks, Shannon. So I really want to figure out what's going on with my computer, because I already made it to the end of a run earlier this stream. That was a 26:13. This one was actually a sub 26. Still a really good time, but I really want to know what's going on with my computer, because these input lags are getting super annoying. There's not really any processes I can get rid of unless you guys just don't mind, like, the chat not working. I don't know why Chrome is taking up so much memory. It usually doesn't take, like, 470,000 K. Usually takes like half of that, so I don't know. 50 Shade-tastic? Actually, no. They split up. My dad more or less wasn't really interested in, like, raising us, so he kind of went off on his own, like, sort of adventures. He kind of went off to live his own life. Wasn't happy really living with us, so that's more or less the gist of it. So I'm just really wondering why Chrome is hogging up so much memory, like he usually doesn't. If he keeps doing that, maybe I could just potentially do runs off stream, and then maybe Chrome guzzling up so much memory, maybe that's causing input lag, who knows. That could be it. Like, I could just close it and then restart it. Or I could just simply leave it closed because I'm live anyway. Yeah, essentially. I'm just trying to see if maybe I could actually just kind of close, but then again, if I do this, it'll just be a lot harder to actually look at the live chat. Or maybe if I did this, I might have a new setup here. I'm trying to see if maybe I can just simply look at the chat through OBS and not actually through the internet. Because I really want to know if I don't need to actually have... I really don't think I need to have... I don't think I need to have the internet open, per se, to really be live. So maybe something like this could be like the new standard anyway. So I'm assuming I'm still live. Even without, like, the live dashboard for my YouTube live stream open, I'm assuming I'm still live. And if I still get input lag even like this, then, well... I don't think it'll really be something I can fix. Yeah, still live apparently. Maybe this is something I could do going forward, just so there's less stuff running on my computer. But I'm not gonna see, like, the messages that get filtered out anymore. I have one brother. I still remember, like, he had a YouTube channel. And he was actually getting, like, a lot more views than I did when we were both, like, active on YouTube. Like, I remember he was getting a lot more views than I ever did. Would have been really cool to just see him continue doing what he was doing, because he was fairly successful with it. To say the least, he was successful. Probably over Discord I could do that. Yeah, but if I just use OBS to look at the chat as opposed to, say, the YouTube Live dashboard itself, I'm not going to see everything that the admittedly terrible spam filter filters out. Yeah, like, I know spam filter sucks, and I still don't know what I can do about it either. If I could have, like, done something to bypass it, I would have done it a long time ago. I mean, this seems to be helping. This does seem to maybe help at least a bit. Because I don't have Chrome open, that's just... If I open up Chrome again... Let me just see just how much memory that takes up. Let me see if it takes up, like, something crazy like it was before. Because if it's taking up anything like 400,000 kilobytes or more, then I probably don't want to have it open. I know. Okay, I just opened it again, and it's taking like 207,000 kilobytes of memory, 175K, 169,000 Ks. More or less what I usually see from, like, the main thread from chrome.exe. Like, the most resource-intensive thread usually averages about 150,000 to 200,000 kilobytes memory. Like, before, it was more than twice that. It was like 470-something thousand kilobytes, which... maybe that explains the input lag from earlier. So I'm definitely going to want to just look at that again. Assuming that's probably what caused it. Because, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that can just end world records. So like I really don't want to have to worry about that again because that's like potential world record killing right there. Yeah, now it's down to like more normal 168,000 kilobytes, so not sure what was going on there. And then there was still the whole CEF bootstrap debacle. Like I kept closing this process, the chats kept on just not working until I eventually figured out that that's what controlled the chat. Well, the chat plugin that I use OBS to just make the chat appear on the stream. Like it would just stop updating and I could never figure out why up until I realized that's the process that controlled it and I kept killing it every single time I thought I needed a little more memory for the game to run smoother. Yeah, because I don't want to have to replace another, like, for that specific reason. That's why I had to replace one in the first place. Like, it stops being funny once you realize, like, you're actually breaking shit and you need to replace it. Like, it just stops being funny. Once you realize that stuff's got to be replaced, like, it stops working. Like, you're actually losing money because you just can't control your anger. Like, it stops getting amusing once you realize that's what's happening. Right, so now I'm going to stop the stream. I said that was going to be my last run. Just want to also play around with a few settings, a few processes running, because I want to know what's causing that input lag. Because apparently Chrome's not running at like 400,000 plus kilobytes anymore. So I'm definitely going to want to come back to this sometime soon and just see if maybe anything like that's going to happen again. Because if I end up having more input lag like we did this stream, then it might be a sign that I should just replace the computer outright. Because I'm trying to think what year this computer was made in. Let me see if I can find a date on it real quick before I stop the stream. I know it was one of my brother's old ones. I'm gonna guess he got it in 2011 or 2012, but I wish I could find an actual date on it. I doubt there is a date on it. So I'm just gonna have to guess. If I type in the serial number, will it give me a year that it was manufactured or not? And I'd rather not, or I could just write down the serial number rather than look at it than the keyboard to type. Definitely not 1997. Like my very first main computer that I was doing YouTube live streams, videos on was that dated back to like 2008 that I got that one. And obviously we're not using that one anymore. That one's even older. That one's even more inferior to this one. Fuck it, I'm just gonna type in the serial number and see if anything pops up. And serial number also includes a bunch of letters too, so hardly even feels like a number. And it didn't even give me any results. And I got no results for that. HP, what if I just type in like the make instead, like the serial number? P7. Well, it dates back to 2012 at least, apparently. I said 2011. Maybe it was 2012. What am I looking for? Like, the specific model of my computer, just so I can see how far it dates back to. See if I can find a year on it. Yeah, I found my computer. I'm just trying to find a year on it. But I can't find a year on it. Release date, 2012 apparently. Yeah, this looks like my computer alright. It's got a Turtle Beach sticker on it. Engineered for gaming. It was probably at its peak back in 2012, 2013 anyway. It was definitely better engineered back then, like, games have gotten obviously more advanced in like the past 5-6 years. So yeah, 2012 apparently. I thought 2011 for sure was it, but I guess I was just a year off. So yeah, isn't it usually like every 5 years you want to consider replacing your computer? Engineered for gaming? Yeah, they could certainly boast that back then, but the computer's getting old, to tell you the truth, so more or less it's just becoming less of a gaming computer than it was back then. Hi there, joking on the sidewalk. Yeah, the stream was pretty much over like a couple minutes ago anyway. It just kind of devolved into me rambling about computers and how old they are and whether or not I should actually go and replace this computer. Could this run PS1 games? I'm willing to bet that it could if I actually tried. Well, no, not necessarily. Maybe it's because Chrome was running and hogging up more memory than it usually does. I would just have to try this again tomorrow, and if it's just as bad the input lag as it was, as it was today, then maybe that's a sign right there that I should replace this. So maybe you could be right. They better compile all the VLDC 11 levels into a hack. That really depends on how many there are. Like, if there's like 180 plus, I doubt it's gonna happen.